On his journey across a world, caught in the throes of heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretics' gathering place for performing their grim and profane acts. The large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved. Only the murmur of hushed voices echoed against the metal walls. It'd be nice to see more of the room. The Lord Captain ran a cursory glance over the room, assessing the situation. The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in the shabby clothes of abject rebel, spoke in coarse voices and had repulsive faces. But what caught the Lord Captain's attention was the look of a strange, most sinister anticipation in their eyes. This was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks. They stood in a frozen circle, their gazes turned toward the hulking structure in the center of the room. And have a look, it's once again one of those lenses. Wonder what they're doing. They're like amplifying the warp's influence or something? Or like trying to summon something, especially with the Chaos God symbols around. And wow, quite a few people gathered. Bulky power, transformers, cogitators, crates and boxcasters took up most of the space. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly, an enormous lens mounted on a stand. Above the thin sunbeams that made their way through slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. The Lord Captain peered in the darkness enveloping the room. Success. Although barely visible behind the close ranks of the insurgents, the rusted barrels with evidently flammable contents did not escape the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Rykad Minoris. The Lord Captain patiently observed what happened next. Wonder what they're doing. Oh, are they using that somehow to blind the people? Is it just magnifying sunlight and burning out the eyes? But why? As if commanded by grim, unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once and, in a single movement, parted. A thick, sticky silence filled the room. Their heretic gazes were turned toward a metal structure with a lens on top of it. Standing tall in the middle of a circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols were drawn on the floor. The structure flashed as a single sun ray illuminated it. Yeah, knew it. Gosh, they not only look crazy, but also quite, let's call it unhealthy. Oh god. A sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before many rebel hands gripped the fallen mammon's shoulders and hair. Remember, comrade, the last sunray we behold will be yours only, shared with no one else, your holy final dawn. Bellowed a lone heretic's voice amid the silent crowd. But the doing of someone's hands, the lens had turned, and a focused ray feasted on the prisoner's eyes. The blinded man's hurrying scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the rite, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced himself, and... I mean, how intense is the light that it's not just blinding, but like burning those eyes out? Gosh. The people were most likely a hive population. They're basically massive slum cities that house billions of people. Yeah, they look like that. Okay, we have three options. We can charge bravely into the battle to cross the enemy. That sounds stupid. We can blow up the fuel barrels, thinning the heretic ranks, or we can shoot the warp lens, destroying its charms. I would say blowing up the fuel barrels sounds smart. Because we can always later shoot the warplanes, right? The Lord Captain braced himself and blew up the fuel barrels, thinning the heretics' ranks. Oh no, don't rush in alone. No one can stop the future. The sun will die. Aurora's prophecy will come to pass.
I will beg for mercy, but I will grant none. Show them no mercy.
It's meaningless. Only she can show me true light. Edward, that was stupid to rush in alone. Let's have a look how many enemies we have. We have quite a few. They are mostly just around here. Cultists. Abelard all in. Pasqal all in as far as he can. Idira, a little bit of protection. Cassia, well, hope for the best. Here, I think Pasqal will be able to take care of this guy. So we're going to go with Argenta here. Pray, because we have an enemy near us. The leader of the cultists, I want some exploits. Let's get some cultists.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Can't hit you, unfortunately. Anyone else with very few hit points? Just you. Let's hope for the best. Oh. Please.
Emperor,
Yeah.
give me strength.
It's gonna boosting Argenta. Well, basically we have two characters which mainly take care of boosting Argenta. Oh well.
If I may.
Go. Interesting that I now can't attack both of them. Three of them. I also kind of want to look at this lens first before destroying it.
As the
I know,
Emperor commands,
heretic.
I act. This is why I was chosen.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I'm not interested. Reduced to dust!
Close enough to attack? Nope. There, I can attack all of them. Ah, that's worth the risk.
This foreboding?
So we're going to... Oh, wanted to give him some exploits. 11, 11, 11... 24.
Was that you? Or...
Let's just hope
Anything
we're
else?
not summoning more
I've
demons.
suffered worse.
Doesn't really say what it did, it's not a status. It's just 1 damage. It really makes Idira less interesting to have alongside you in battle.
Will do.
Unfortunately.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Because this is a very fun skill, I have to say. Go.
I'll make it happen.
I don't think... Yeah. Adeptus,
It's as good as
another
done.
shot. Just kill the cultist leader, so I would say. Here we go.
Each strike is a prayer.
Oh, I can also shoot. Well, I could. In the fight, does anyone need temporary wounds? think so. Here you go, Idira. Just in case.
Advancing.
Pasqal really isn't the best with ranged weapons.
Your
Nice.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
And I mean, I can boost us,
Running binary
and then
override.
I can just give it my best shot. Ha!
Request approved.
Wrong. Nice. That was a good shot. Cover. Oh, fire starting cultist. Completely missed you.
I'll do it.
And not on the good, I'm missing you. Wait. 29 to 41 damage. Neat. So I want to... I think I will use the momentum, so I want to reposition myself. From here I can't attack you, but I can attack the others. So be very daring and just go here. So if my plan doesn't work out,
Guided by
this
faith.
will be bad news. Wish me luck. Another fire starting cultist. Then let's take care of you
Faith
first.
without. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Eradicated. I'll do it.
So many shots,
Strike is a
so
prayer.
many hits.
As the
Hey, one
Emperor
last.
commands, I act.
Let's go for you.
Eradicated.
It's insane.
Step aside. The Navigator is coming. Isn't this a
No.
job for the serfs?
Oh, shots. What's next? You. Let's do Revel and
Doubt is for
Slaughter.
the weak.
I think we deal more damage. At least if we crit. Come on. Crit.
Strike is a prayer.
Nice.
High momentum.
We just give Argenta another turn. And she has just one shot, right?
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
She has two shots, nice. Go. Ah, that's already it. Nice. And almost every enemy was killed by Argenta.
I always keep my options open.
Salute. I think we need so many hand flamers.
Ugh!
Shut up the
Pain
steam.
and duty
I
go
hate the
hand in
steam.
hand.
Keep your
The
wits
end
about
of
you.
the sequence, I will have so many wounds. Okay, but at least the wound by itself doesn't do anything negative. Just if I get too many of them, I will get trauma.
Let us not
We
dawdle.
should deal with this.
And then we have to do therapy.
Never doubt me. I better myself through my service.
Just as I planned.
These enormous humming transformers must be part of a single and much larger mechanism that supplies power to the whole hive. It's definitely a hive world.
Rise to the
Alistair.
top.
Cast your eye
Or
there.
get left in the dust.
Okay, need to go around.
Sins hidden in
Let's
the
be
heart
careful.
turn all to decay. Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
God,
Duty prevails.
anxiety.
Over there!
You see, Abelard.
Grants the insight.
The Emperor favors me today.
I wonder what they were doing here, like
Always
apart
keep your
from
eye on the prize.
blinding people. Rebels, soldiers, and ordinary workers. Everyone perished under the rubble of the ruined bridge and buildings.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, I guess there was another entrance. I wonder if it was earlier when I said we could go down, if we would have entered this whole area from there. But, I mean, I can find out. We'll find out. That's the same, we don't need that. Oh, my boots could be nice. Chainmail, I also don't think. Let's have a quick look at our armor. Medium chainmail, you have the same. You have light armor, which is more dodgy. Okay, Warmonger boots. On the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, the attacker doesn't spend all of the wearer's MP. Might be most interesting for Abelard, I think. You are already wearing boots? Skirmish. Just a chance to regain some MP. Another. Anyone even wear heavy armor? No. So far, no one can. Sniper gloves. Plus 5% damage, critical chance to single shots and deadeye shots. Go Argenta. Stop carabine. The damage is nice, but it seems just worse than the longless. Yeah. Less damage, less range, less ammo. Yeah. Cargo. Sniper rifle. Yeah. Okay, flak armor. That one could be nice, so let's give it to Abelard, I think. Righty. The arch enemies' foul fingerprints are all over this place. A nest of wickedness. The heretics met the only end possible. Death at the hands of the faithful servants of the Emperor. Mostly at your hands, Argenta. Okay, let's have a look at this lens. Let's hope we get the check.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
The ritual side is covered in ominous heretical symbols, each which is unmistakably emanating the malevolent power of warp. We also have a little bit of warp seeping everywhere. The heretics use the apparent powers of this lens to ruin the eyes of the most devout followers of their cults. Something about a quest update. Okay, but I want to try to destroy this thing.
Service. Indeed.
What?
At your beck and call.
Pretty sure it's possible out of combat, but we're trying. Nice. Hey there, guy. This pain is meaningless. Only she can show me true light. Yeah, they seem to be also kind of brainwashed through the whole procedure, right?
What do we have here?
Blue.
Acquisition is possible.
Oh god. That was close. Oh.
I better myself through my service.
Ooh, there's also a poster I think we
My
can use.
success is an irrefutable
Phantom
certainty.
Cloak. Armor against warp damage. I don't know who we should give that to. So... who's not wearing a cloak? Argenta. Oh, is that Ocaron cloak? Need an iconoclast follower for that. Requires dogmatic follower. Immunity to... oh. Fellowship, I think. Yeah, Cassia's also using Fellowship, so... oh. Right. Cogitated screen reads, access code required. Edward, or rather Pasqal, tries to breathe the Cogitator's defenses. Success. The machine spirits look favorably upon you. You overcome the Cogitator's defenses. The message archive loads up. Judging by the accompanying notes, the messages were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Go to missives. New missive. Hear the words of a harbinger of Aurora. Let it be known to you that the prophesied hour is nigh, and the faithful must triple their efforts. Those who stand in the way of our salvation must be swept away. Let it be revealed to you that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name, Edward von Valencius. His ship has already entered the system. We should expect this enemy to appear near our positions. Whoever rids our comrades of this threat will be granted Aurora's special blessing, a chance to stand at the prophet's side when the hour comes. Be vigilant. Let the final dawn come. So much about the final dawn. Like kind of the last dawn before the end of the world. New missive. Aurora's harbingers wish you to know, comrades, that the Von Valencia ship is heading for the Navigator station. You've got time to prepare a warm welcome for the enemy. Oh, so plays are different if I hadn't picked up Cassia. Interesting. I wonder what would have been different. New missive. Von Valencia's ship has set off for Rykad. We pray that our comrades there manage to vanquish Aurora's enemy on their own. But you must anticipate the worst and do everything to make sure Von Valencia's path definitely ends on Rykad Minoris. Go to dispatches. Tell the harbingers we intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings who were supposed to meet the Von Valencia's bloke. Only one of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for this world. No one's making it to the governor's hole. Not that the youngster or the ones he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got their hands on a guard boxcaster, and those fools have no clue we can hear all their comms. We know their every movement, and we are going through them a fine welcome party. Aurora have no doubt that we will do whatever it takes to stop enemies. Let the final dawn come. Really obsessed with the whole thing. Yeah, kind of bad if they have access to all the Vox messages and they can just listen to everything. It's not good.
That's how it's done.
The markings on this Voxcaster clearly indicate that it belongs to the planetary wardens. There are visible scratches and traces of blood on the device. Shut up, mostly. I didn't take this poster. Aurora's sermon. It is coming, it is coming. It's drawing ever nearer. Heed the words of Aurora. Abandon all your mundane affairs. Ambition is but dust. Desire is but rust upon the metals of the soul. The final dawn is coming. It will put an end to all worldly vanities. I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like a course I would like to join. Could open this door. Lead to. Okay, another exit.
I always keep my options open.
Let's see where this leads to. So quiet. Come on, game. Here we go. Where am I? This is a new map. The upper way. Damn loading times. Yeah. I am kind of confused, but I was also confused back in Wrath of the Righteous sometimes how long it takes to load at least not that complex textures, I would say.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
But the thing is, I want to go back because I want to explore the first map fully. Unfortunately, this means more loading times. Let's hope it loads a little bit faster. Oh, that was fast. Here I think was the other exit. Yeah. See if this also leads to the upper way. It does. Return to the upper way. Return to the upper way. Okay, everything is called upper way. And that takes longer to load once more. Good thing we're also very patient.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Crush them!
Hi, what a nice welcome. But hey, yeah, it is going down here. So theory was correct. It's also interesting that this doesn't count as an ambush. Which I don't get, but I take. I think most enemies are here, so taking a little cover. Oh no, we're ambushed. The fight just directly starts. Okay, Cassia, you are here.
Me? If you insist, Lord
I want to give
Captain.
Pasqal an extra turn. So I think I myself won't be dealing any significant amount of damage. It's also kind of buggy. See, I can't see my AP or anything. Now I can see them. Or a different character. Oh well. Any one of you a big shot? Ah, you two, kinda.
The scriptural proves significant value.
Hi. Well. Okay. It was really buggy because I basically did this whole action for free. Okay, I want to see if it truly doesn't hurt my allies. So, Pasqal, you have 36 HP.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
It deals damage, but less. So that's okay, I think.
If I may.
Right.
I've suffered worse.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me.
Okay, hey cool, you just killed one of your allies. Well, I don't mind you helping me. Sweep. Well, sweep also causes bleeding. Wondering if I should just go with a burst. Let's go here.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Wow.
Request. The Messiah condemns you.
I have to move, otherwise I can't shoot. I don't think run and gun prevents attack of opportunities. Nope. Here we go.
Rejoice in battle.
Ouch. 10 damage? Mean.
As the
Let's
Emperor
pray.
commands, I act.
Who's next? You.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I love that they're all just falling down. Well, I guess there goes our loot.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And here you
Faith
go.
without strike is a prayer.
Wait, Abelard. Went too far.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty.
And another
Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
meat.
High momentum.
Idira, I'm kinda afraid we're going to summon something with you again. Yeah, let's go with the... Who? Now we have to get very close to do that. Let's hope for
On
the
it,
best.
speak on.
Okay, that worked out.
I'll see to it personally.
Finish this for me.
I'll do it. Eradicate it.
That was a very nice answer to that. I'll do it. Mesh just played. No. Need that. Clear path here. What? Yeah. I think for that we need to clear the path.
Successful.
Chain sword, I don't think that. Heretical follower. Let's look at that armor. Worlds, medium armor, base armor property plus 5% and toughness. I don't think Idira is the only one who could wear it. It needs toughness. Yeah.
I always have a backup plan.
I do wonder. Just this, what is this thing Argenta has? Ah, trauma. That's not good. Be removed and fully healed on the void ship. In perception, willpower, and fellowship, minus 15.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's quite the penalty. I think Abelard and Argenta. I mean, good thing that those two are not too affected by that. Yeah. Should stay away from more steaming things. The mobile charging stations chatter and crackle. The piercing sound is easily distinguishable even in the surrounding turmoil. Numerous pumps, compressors, and other machines are thrumming away on the lower levels of the Great Bridge. I really like the style, I really like the design and how they created and designed all those places in the game so far. I like how the technology looks. And I guess that's another Emperor statue. Gorgeous.
I always keep my options open.
There we can go to the warehouse. Go down is also to the warehouse, as we now know. I would say we just pick up some loot, and I would guess that we could continue on the left side of the map. Loot, 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 loot. Run, my loot goblins. Maybe let's go here first. There we go. I hear someone talking. Where? Who is it? Hey, he's... Hear that too? Very
Is
faint.
there money to be made?
Who that is? Come on, my allies. Okay. Looting successful.
Grant me the wisdom to receive.
What?
Join me in prayer.
Okay, Argenta. Not really sure why Cassia's still running upstairs.
Onward. Never doubt me.
I know how to take risks. I always have a backup plan.
Did she say something, the blind white woman? The edge, the edge, the edge of what? I can't remember. Enough! Stop talking to me.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
And onwards.
Let us not dawdle.
I wonder if Aurora is like who they're worshipping, or if it's like the leader of the cult. And is it like someone who really exists, or is it more like the idea of something?